My name is Peter Volpone. I'm a multimedia artist who specializes in oil painting, acrylic painting, and digital illustration, and I'm here at the Central Library Artist Corner Studio C. So I've been making art ever since I was a child. Some of my earliest memories are drawing Pokemon out of the Pokédex and trying to make it as close to the original as possible, and that's kind of gone as one of my leading passions in life. And into my adulthood, I have found that that's what is my calling, is creating. When I'm not creating, I don't feel like myself, and when I am, I feel like I'm, doing what I'm here supposed to be doing. I love to translate feelings that I feel when I'm out in the world, out in nature. I love to share visions I have either via dreams or meditation, things that I feel like enrich me and that I can share with the viewer of my art and share that feeling and experience. So as someone who is starting to get their feet wet with exhibiting their art in the Atlanta art scene, being at the Central Library has far and away been my biggest opportunity yet to display my artwork, to show my process in the studio, and to engage with the local community in Atlanta. So this piece here is called Desire in Space. I painted this back in 2023. It is an oil painting. It is based on a photo that I took while stretching in the woods at the Clyde Shepherd Nature Preserve in Decatur. I had gone on a hike by myself to kind of clear my mind. I was in somewhat of having a stressful day, and I like to say that the woods or nature is like my church. I go out into the woods to sort of cleanse myself, reset myself, and to return to myself. So here I am stretching, putting my hands to the sky, and I notice how my fingers are like the branches of the trees. This was about maybe February of 2023, so there are no leaves on the trees. You could also see the moon here. As it was just getting to be dusk, a jet stream had gone through the middle, dividing space, and the whole sort of geometry of what I was seeing was really, it struck me as a bit of inspiration. So as you've noticed, there's not a lot of consistency between my subject matters within my gallery. I'm the kind of person that doesn't like to do the same thing twice. I know a lot of artists thrive on finding their niche and kind of hammering home, reiterating on a topic, and sort of really exploring that space. Where for me, I like to, kind of reach for the stars, whether literally or figuratively with some of my spacey work. Just really, inspiration strikes at whatever time it may. You can never predict it, but I try to keep a running log of the things that I experience, and I'm like, that would make for a cool piece. Maybe I should work on it now. Maybe I'll save this for a year from now when I feel like I have the space to do it. Getting to where I am started as doodles and sketches, and then in middle school I was making a lot of comics. I have 5 composition notebooks of original comics that I had drawn in class, in between classes, and shared with my friends. In high school, I was doing a lot of fan art when I was exploring, learning more seriously painting and digital art. And then when I went to college, even though my degree is in creative writing, it was still something I wanted to carry with me was my art. So that's when I started exploring more psychedelic and surreal subject matters, based on, vision and meditation, and experimenting with mediums too. So I wasn't just using paint, I was using markers, I was using collage, lots of things. I have paintings where I've incorporated like melted wax or broken glass, just to see how I can push the boundaries of the two-dimensional medium within the canvas. This has been Peter Volpone at the Central Library Artist Corner Studio C. You can find me on social media at Instagram, Peter the Soapman, or my website, petervolpone.com. If you're on Blue Sky or YouTube, I'm also there as Peter the Soapman. And thank you so much for viewing this interview and supporting Central Library.